let's get into our review, and hopefully we don't get banned for this.
It's true.
I fucking love this movie, and I cannot wait until Tuesday, where I am actually gonna give them my money and watch this on the theaters high as fuck. And I'm taking up
Probably
my
gonna watch
lip
it during
rings.
the weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it during the week so that there's no one there. And I can't wait, bro. I laughed. I didn't cry. I laughed.
Okay.
I saw some badass stuff, and they finally gave us something that connects everything. Finally.
Okay.
Because
let's talk about that.
All right, wait. Let's start slowly. We'll get to everything, but let's start slowly. The craziness in the quantum realm, the snake creatures, the weird stuff. What do you think about that, Kike?
That was weird. But you know, is that kind of weird that, you know, I was drinking while I was watching it, and I was thinking, this is kind of like an 80s weird movie. I can get into this shit. I'm into it. I like weird 80s shit, and I got into it. It's my age, obviously. It's like everything's neon and weird colors and weird characters, and I'm like, I like this. And the jokes, the whole like, ooh, you have holes? How many holes do you have? Like that fucking little character.
Yeah. That's my favorite character. I mean, I put the scene in there where at the end they shoot him full of holes, and he's all like, I have a hole, and he sucks them all in. I was all like, that is so fucking, like, it was like like a long joke that they put from the beginning, and it stretched till the end to this climax of this stupid little thing finally having a hole to suck people through.
The level of weirdness that this movie has is almost like the Bakaru Banzai movie that we watched.
Yeah. The buildings were alive and shit.
It was like, I kind of dig it.
Your buildings are dead. Your buildings are dead. And what's San Francisco? And they're trying to explain that there's another world above them, and they don't know how to explain it. We're really small. We're really small. And they're all like, what are you talking about? You're small.
Dude, I'm going to watch this on edibles during the weekend, man.
I'm going to watch it during the week on Tuesday. Fucking HD. I'm going to pay in the theaters with my girl.
Yeah.
We're going to be high as fuck. It's going to be
like Finding Nemo. Like the first time I got high and we watched Finding Nemo, I was in my head, I was like, I can understand the fish right now. I was thinking I was watching National Geographic or some shit, you know, like that level of highness. I want to be in that level of highness, man.
I like that. Another thing, I have some notes here because I wasn't going to remember. I love that it was straight into the action. Right away, they fell into the quantum realm.
True.
10 minutes into it, or at the very least, 10 minutes.
They got sucked in?
Yeah, right away, boom, we're there. Let's throw you into it. And I'm like, yes, I don't want no bullshit. I want no human world. I want to see aliens and creatures and shit, and they did it right away. I love that. Bill Murray. Go ahead, Kike. I'll interrupt you with my thoughts, but go ahead.
No, I like the fact that Bill Murray, it was like short and sweet. It was mostly like, you know how Bill Murray nowadays is.
Yeah.
He's like, hi. Oh, and he's always like saying like, well, we're more than friends. And, you know, like he was insinuating that he fucked her a lot. And Michelle Pfeiffer, goddamn, she's hot.
Very hot. To the damn.
I was watching that and I was like, Michelle, I can get into this, man.
Women get finer with age. You don't even know, you dumbass.
I was.
You don't even know.
Man, I would want her to see like right now as an older woman in Catwoman's fucking like suit.
Yeah. Look, another thing that was fucking crazy. Another thing that was. You know what? Let's get into the shitty part for me of the movie.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
MODOK.
Fuck. Oh, there was this one part of the fucking MODOK when he's like he did this, right? and you can see the nose going like from here to this, like it was 2-dimensional. They didn't even bother to fucking do a 3D fucking like rendering of the face. It was so fucking stupid. And the fact that they didn't even okay, so the actor, I don't know the name of the actor.
Corey Stoll.
Honestly,
Corey Stoll.
Honestly, man, this guy needed to fucking like. He's a good actor, but the thing is,
he didn't. Dude, I didn't even recognize the actor. He wasn't even acting like the Wasp. I mean, on the Yellow Jacket, he wasn't acting like the past character. He was acting weird and like pathetic, and he was just acting really weird and lame.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand. It's because like you're still the same person. You just look different. You should still be menacing and evil. And he was lame. He was like a loser.
Yeah, and the thing is, you are no longer the same person that left the Earth. You're now this one little thing. You have a huge face. Your esophagus is probably like constricted, so you need to fucking change the way you talk.
They didn't even change the voice. No, you can't. What was the other robot voice you did? Do it.
Which one?
When you do the robot, when you see the little lines, you said you was do it.
Like that shit.
Yeah. He would have sounded better like that.
Yeah,
he would have said
a machine now. You know, like I don't know, man.
Yeah. Stephen Hawking and shit.
Do something weird, man.
Stephen Hawking would have been the perfect MODOK kicker.
He's just like this.
Hey, sorry, I let you know it is.
Do something different, man. It's like he was just himself talking. Yeah, the different persona. I understand that. But then again, it was kind of pity too. I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of MODOK, man, and this was not a MODOK, man. It didn't hit me. It was really bad.
The utter disrespect. He didn't even have hair. They could have covered him. Look, the only time he looked good was when he was wearing the mask.
Yeah, that's true because he had the fucking like he was like a robot.
Yeah.
You know, when he
looked better like that. And oh my god, the utter disrespect how that little girl beats the shit out of him. Come on now, like MODOK, come on, like he would have been fucking up that little girl easily. Everything, he was pathetic. Everything was lame as fuck, according to the character that we know in the comic books and
done a good
in the
job
cartoons.
With the hair too, man. Like, you know, like Ant-Man would be like, "Well, on the bright side, you have some hair now." Shut up! You know, like I will spare you for that. Oh, some shit. I don't know, man. Something funny like that. Yeah. Everything was weird. With MODOK.
Worst part of the movie, and
that was the worst part.
They should have never even had him if that's what they were gonna do with him.
Yeah.
And here's my theory as to why it looks shitty. The character is written super shitty. Super shitty, and they ruined MODOK. But it adds an even bigger layer because it looks shitty. And here's my theory why it looks shitty. You said the CGI is not done and it looks 2-dimensional. It's because I think their original idea was that it was a robot. And the look that we see when it has a mask, that's the way it was going to look the whole time. It wasn't going to be a person. It wasn't going to be the Yellow Jacket. It was going to be a robot. And when people saw the trailer at D23 and all of us made videos and talked about how shitty it looked, they changed their minds and they said CGI the face of the actor. We'll have him come in and do reshoots of his face and CGI. And because they don't have enough time, because the movie's coming out, they don't have enough time to perfect it, and it looks shitty like this.
Yeah, they didn't map his face to do a 3D rendition to make it. They just basically took video of him doing the lines, and they just posted it and put it on this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look that good. Let's be honest. It looks shitty as fuck.
Yeah,
it does. And
it's 2-dimensional. It's not 3D. It's not like a real person. It's not. It's not.
They were like, let's give a fan some fucking like let's give him some fandom here.
That alien, the blob jellyfish alien looks more real than MODOK does.
Yeah. No. It's bad, man. I hope they have another well, no, don't bring fucking MODOK. You already fucked it all over.
Alright.
You already shit it all over.
He
I don't want
died.
MODOK
He
anymore.
died. Everybody,
He died. That's it.
spoilers. He died, and he
died.
said he's lame as fuck when he dies, and he's a
Yeah.
big joke, and it sucks ass.
Yeah.
But let's get into it. Kang the Conqueror, and I gotta say, is the best part of this movie. Kike,
It
to
was pretty
me,
good. It was pretty good.
he.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
in what's it called in Loki? I mean, he had a very small part.
It's
and he's
because
not being.
it's
yeah.
different. That's a different
It's
version
a
of
different
him.
MODOK.
It's
Yeah,
not.
exactly.
No, it's not MODOK. It's a different Kang. It's not this guy.
I mean, yeah, Kang. I'm sorry. So yeah, it's a different Kang. So it's not really the Kang the Conqueror.
No, it's
You know,
not.
that-
This
that's
is
just the
Kang.
guy who
This is Kang
Yeah.
the Conqueror.
This is Kang
one.
the Conqueror.
This one.
This motherfucker doesn't give a fuck, dude. I liked it. He's a really good actor. This motherfucker's a
And not
really
only
good
that, but I like that they didn't pussing him out. He was overpowered, and it was by luck and by chance that they were able to beat him. But Kike, my theory is he's not dead. So this is how he dies. The cunt. The whole movie, because he asked, did they job him? The cunt. The whole movie, he is OP. He has technology they don't know about, and they can't stop them. I mean, he's flicking them, boom, and when they're shrunk, boom, like little ants and shit. He's so powerful and killing people with beams and shit. They can't stop
he's
him.
fucking crazy, dude.
Even when Scott Lang turns big and starts fucking him up, Kang just goes and he falls again. Like this guy's fucking strong as fuck.
Yeah.
It was just by chance that they fucking beat him. But the way they kill him is that they managed to push him into his own multiversal engine warp drive that he had. And he fell into it and it crushed him. And supposedly he died. And I'm telling you, he didn't die, Kike. We'll leave it like that because this ties into the end of credit scenes. Unless you have anything else to say.
I like the part that Scott Lang okay, so you know how like the ants went also warped in and they created their own society, and
so
they were like
that was weird because there was some communist bullshit there when he says, hey, they're like socialism, and if we all socialize we could be better. And it was like, what? They're just promoting Disney promoting social communism, basically communism. Disney in line with China saying, we'll make a deal with you, we'll sneak it into our movies, just let us play our movies in your fucking theater so we can make that money.
we'll approve.
Yeah. And so now they're sneaking communism and socialism into the movies. It's a good
I think
idea.
it's working as a team is what they're trying to fucking get across.
Here we go.
The only
Here
way,
we go.
the only way
You're
that Scott-
Antifa motherfucker, Kike.
No, shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Listen to me. The only way that fucking Scott Lang got away with fucking like doing this is because you remember that he went to this like real microcosm and he was like a bunch of himself. The only way that he was gonna fucking succeed is if everyone worked together, his own self. So they worked like ants. I was like, oh, I get it. Ants do that shit, dude. They work together as a group to make to do the goal thing, you know. But yeah, dude. I liked it. It's a good movie. I'm not mad about it, even though MODOK fucked everything up in the sense of the character. But you know, it was good. I enjoyed it, even though it was a shitty quality.
This is the best movie I've seen since Spider-Man. Because everything, Spider-Man No Way Home came out, and and we knew the whole movie months, a year before he came out.
This one, we still fucking enjoyed it.
Yeah, this one too. We enjoyed the shit out of it. So spoilers don't bother us. We know the movies like you, but this was actually good. I didn't even like Wakanda Forever. It pissed me off a lot. But this is the best movie since Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Since Spider-Man that I've seen. Everything else has sucked ass.
It's kind of like an 80s movie, you know, sci-fi, funny, but not falling into fucking like
Marvel
Thor shit.
Yeah,
you
Thor
know?
was stupid.
Yeah, but this one actually has good stuff that is funny and it still has good action and is good, and I enjoyed it, even though MODOK fucking fucked up.
Yeah. It
but
wasn't
yeah,
like
yeah.
ADD jokes where it's like a joke every 5 seconds.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
like
not
Family
that.
Guy shit, yeah.
Fuck, that was pissing me off in Thor. That's what Thor had the worst writing. It was joke
That
after
was
joke.
so
It was like
much
it was
fucking
too much. It was
bullshit.
like, come on now, like fuck you.
Yeah, give me some fucking action. Give me some fucking good stuff, man. This has that shit, dude. It was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. We should go watch it on the real fucking. Now that we know that it's good, we should watch it on the theaters now.
Yeah. I am gonna see it on Tuesday. I'm
Yeah, me
excited.
too.
I'm excited to see the good special effects and be high. I'm gonna try to convince her to see it in 3D too. But
Edibles.
yeah. But let's move on to the end of credit scene that we have for you.
Yeah,
And
sure.
the first one is the Council of Kangs, and we see Immortus and Kid Immortus and Ramatat. And Ramatat looks just like an Egyptian pharaoh. They didn't even try to make him look like the comic books. Kid Immortus looks like a Power Ranger, which was fucking weird as fuck. But Immortus look legit, except that he made him blue skin like Apocalypse. But you know what? That means like he's Kang blue skin. He's another version. So I like the change. But what is revealed in this fucking scene is that these guys are fucking they're pissed, Kike. They're pissed, and they're saying that the Avengers killed the Kang they exiled.
Oh,
That they exiled this motherfucker, and that they need to put their plans in order. And the other guy asks him, well, how many of us did you call? And I said, all of us. And then you see all these Kangs and all these hundreds and thousands, probably versions of him, and they're all fucking around. And that's like exactly like the comic book Kike, that picture we showed from last week. Exactly like it. And the second in the credit scene, before we start talking about it directly, is from the Loki show. And it's just like we said last week, it's Victor Timely, another version of Kang, and he's talking to people in the audience about time and shit. And Loki is scared, and he says that's him. And what's his name? Whatever, this fucking big nose motherfucker, he tells him like, hey, he didn't look that scary. And Loki says, trust me, he is. Be scared of him.
no, he doesn't look that scary. Okay?
Yeah. Some shit like that. And it says Kang will return in Loki of season 2. So let me explain to you what, because now I see the big picture and I understand what Kevin Feige is doing. Finally, this is the only thing that's keeping me now. I want to keep watching because the last year and a half of movies I've been like, I am glad I'm not paying for this. I'm glad I'm using my VPN because it's been ass and none of it makes sense. This finally, I guess, clears the air, Kike.
It's connecting the dots.
Yeah, clears the air for all of us. And I'm not saying I'm happy with it, but I think finally, at least at the very least, I'm finally interested. I'll just put it like that. But
I mean, it's getting to a good place now. Like I can see. I mean, like this movie actually made a lot of sense, and it wasn't shitty. Thank God.
no, it wasn't. But did you understand what this all means? Is that so? These 3 Kangs, Immortus, Ramatat, and fucking Kid Immortus.
3 Kangs, KKK.
Yeah. These 3 Kangs are talking about how, hey, they exiled the Kang we just saw in the fucking movie. They exiled that motherfucker. And so this guy told Scott Lang, hey, I'm actually trying to get out to stop the other me's. Remember, he told that to even Janet. I'm trying to stop me. There's a bigger, like worse. There's a bunch of me's. They trapped me here because I was trying to stop them. And he
stopped them with science.
Yeah, and he told them the truth. He told her the truth. He says they were talking to each other. And just like the last one said, from the Loki show explained it even.
Yeah.
All the Kangs were communicating with each other, discovering that there was multiverses and sharing technology, and they made this Council of Kang. And by doing that, they started making alternate timelines.
Yeah.
And so by creating alternate timelines, eventually universes started crashing into each other.
colliding.
And that's the incursions, and shit started destroying each other. But there was one Kang, and that's Kang the Conqueror, the one in this movie. He saw, hey, all these me's are fucking up. I have to destroy them before they destroy everything that's ever been.
And the big clue was that in the movie they don't call him Kang, they call him the Conqueror.
Yeah. So
it was like, oh, Kang the Conqueror. That is the Kang the Conqueror.
This is the main one right here in the Ant-Man movie. Yeah. And that's why I said he's not dead, and I'll explain to you in a minute. And so then he started destroying them and destroying their new realities they were creating. He was destroying them. And they got mad and then banished him and trapped him in the quantum realm. So fuck that guy. And that's why he's stuck here. He's Kang the Conqueror, but in a way he's not the bad guy, because he knows these idiots are the ones who are destroying reality and they don't realize it.
Yeah.
And so now we have these other Kangs band together trying to fight the Avengers, because they said they just killed the one we banished, but then they're gonna try to destroy everything we've created, because they think they're building, like, we love this multiverse. This is our creation. We're God and shit, you know? And so this is where it gets fucking interesting, because I don't believe, they already said that in Secret Wars, we're gonna have a brand new battle world, like in the comic books, that is gonna be created by whoever wins this war, this Kang Dynasty. And they already kind of leaked it that it's going to be the Beyonder, which is going to be, I guess, a fused version of Kang. It's going to be another variant of Kang, but they're going to call him the Beyonder. They're going to merge the two characters so that he builds the new world and is God and shit. That's how they're changing it in the MCU. So this Kang the Conqueror, the one that because this is the guy from the comic books that we know and we love. They showed it to us in this movie. This is him. Yeah. I was like, that's fucking him. Everything they've done, I'm like, it's perfect. This is him. He didn't die, bro. He got sucked into that engine, fused with it, and he got power. And now he can travel the multiverses without a ship.
Oh,
and he becomes the Beyonder. And he's I told you, this guy's the main guy. He's the main bad guy, but we don't know it yet. Those other idiots that are gonna fight, that's gonna be Kang Dynasty. Kang Dynasty is gonna be the Avengers fighting those Kangs we just saw. All of those Kangs. That's Kang Dynasty. But when that movie ends, we're gonna find out, like, dude, they're not the bad guys. It's that guy from the quantum realm that we thought we killed, and now he has more power than anyone, and we're fucked. And that's when he becomes God and recreates the world and makes this brand new fucked up world where everything's merged. And we're going to get Logan, Deadpool, Professor X, Magneto with some Robert Downey and Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth and She-Hulk and all these other pussies they're going to bring in and shit. Yeah.
That's going to be fucking cool, man. Jesus. What's the next movie? What's the continuation? It's going to be the show, of course, Loki. We're going to see some continuation here. But what's going to be the next movie after this?
To continue, I mean, we already know that the Marvels got delayed until November, even though the Marvels not going to connect to this at all. The next movie that I think will connect to this will be either a Doctor Strange movie or there's nothing. No.
Fantastic Four?
2 years from now, I think Kang Dynasty comes out at the same year. It would. It probably would be Fantastic Four.
Hey, like shit like this, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and check out the full podcast on the link to the right, where we discuss more topics we don't post on these short videos. Peace.